Hey guys, welcome to TheLawTog. The page that you're sitting on right now has the free download that you requested online. Now, I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about it though. It is a product delivery agreement. You can simply use this as its own document when you go to deliver high dollar items such as albums, digital files, whatever it is that you're delivering to your clients. Or you can take the language, copy, paste it, put it on the back of your invoice, and just have them sign off when you deliver the item. The reason that you guys want to have this is you want to ensure that you're not going to have any issues after delivery. You want your clients to be able to be happy, you be happy, and not have any issues later on down the line. It's going to allow you to be able to have them quickly initial or sign off that the products they received were in good quality, good condition, and that they have no further claims and issues about it. Now, we know they may still arise, but the goal with this is trying to prevent those. So I kind of flipped all of this on the head for you because this document comes at the very end of the entire client workflow. Typically, what you guys believe to be a photography contract is just what the booking contract is. This is between you and the client to get booked for the session or the event. I want you to keep in mind though that there's a broad variety of documents available out there. Starting with that booking contract with model releases, print releases, maybe album design, all the way through the very end of the product delivery agreement that you guys are sitting on this page and can download. There is a Word doc button as well as a PDF button for you to download from so that you can just quickly grab it and use it however you see fit. Now, going right back to the beginning, I want to run through the quick client timeline of kind of some documents you guys need to keep in mind. Really, the most important contracts that you guys want to have are the booking contract. This is going to set the expectations between you and the client, get booked, outline things such as payment, what's refundable, what's not, on what schedule do they want to pay, what are they purchasing, all the way through things like artistic rights, what kind of law is going to govern, and all other legal miscellany that I've already taken care of for you. That's the main booking photography contract that you guys are going to have. On TheLawTog, you can pick from a variety of ones that operate the same way. They are just tailored to the niche of photography that you're in, whether it's birth, newborn, general portrait, or wedding. We've got a whole bunch there for you guys to check out. Next is a model release. This document is going to allow for you to be able to utilize the images that your clients have hired you to take and that you've done an awesome job of taking, but allows for you to use the images in marketing. This is for all commercial purposes, such as on your Instagram, Facebook, and Facebook ads, printed billboards, business cards, whatever it may be. Now, one thing I want you guys to listen close here. Really important, not all model releases and not all contracts are created alike. Not all of them really truly cover you. The unfortunate thing is a lot of the model releases out there on the market only do that one thing that I just told you. It's only giving you permission in order to use the images in marketing. There's another element to it that TheLawTog provides in our model release, and that we really recommend that you can take this information, ask your lawyer to include in yours, but this is having the clients waive any rights or claims that they would have to the use of their face in marketing. So, because in theory, if you don't have this in there, while they may have signed for use the image in marketing, they could potentially come back, especially if they have a really savvy lawyer, they could potentially come back and perhaps get some compensation for the use of their dimples and smiles and cheeks in your marketing, and they can get some compensation in return. So that's the booking contract, the model release. Another big one we need to consider is the print release. This can also be a product release as well. This will outline exactly how the people can utilize the products that you've sold to them. Print is typically for digital files, but you can always have them for physical products as well, letting them know that they can't alter, scan, reproduce, and that all of this, more than likely, is for a personal use license. The term personal use license and print release can be used interchangeably. What's important is what's included in the document. So those are really the three main ones that you've probably reached out to TheLawTog to find out. But I just wanted to throw a couple more out here that you might want to keep in mind along this timeline of things that you may need to have. But it's going to depend on your individual business and the kind of things that you have going on. You may have independent contractors that you need to identify who owns the copyrights of the intellectual property that they create for you. Who owns that? Well, by default, an independent contractor does. So someone like a virtual assistant or in-studio assistant. What about a second shooter? By operation of law, it may be theirs, but you want them to have it signed over to you if they're working for you, right? So independent contractor agreement, we've got a whole bundle that talks about that as well. Other things may be payment plans. Maybe you allow your clients to go on a payment plan schedule. You need to have the authorization to be able to run it on a certain amount for a certain time and a certain method. You also need to have in there things that are going to put your clients' feet to the fire so they pay for their products. What will the penalties be? Those are the kinds of things that a payment plan contract and the associated documents can enforce for you. Other things that kind of is out on the peripheral may be such as an album design agreement. Could be a really high dollar cost product for you in your business as well as for your client. You guys want to make sure that you are outlining your policies and procedures properly. Now, that could be included in that main booking contract if this is a product that you typically sell all the time, but you never know. You may not offer it and sell it right off the bat, but you may have a client that ends up wanting one, and you're going to need a little addendum or an add-on such as an album design contract to help you out. And of course, this brings us all the way to the end where we have a bunch of miscellaneous things that are on the TheLawTog you don't necessarily need. It doesn't really fit into this little timeline. So we're going to end the timeline here with that product delivery agreement. I've already explained it to you guys. I'm excited for you to download it. I'm excited for you to use it. I recommend that you guys head over to the Facebook community and jump into we've got 22,000 plus people over there. Come join us, get into the discussions, learn some of the big issues that are plaguing photographers today. Stay in your inbox also. Make sure you keep subscribed to my email list, so I'm going to be sending some good information that follows up from this video to your inbox so you don't have to go looking for it. I've done all the hard work, so you'll reap the benefits.